or it could just.
Alright. So I hope you do remember about the tiers and about the categories. Main DPS, sub DPS, support, exploration, abyss. If there is a constellation that makes your character much better, and then the overall tier that is built on the average of all the other categories.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so I will leave that on the screen just for a bit, so if YouTube wants to press pause here, you can read through the different categories and different tiers. And we want to start with the new characters first, and then we gotta go over every character that does make some changes through the new Abyss. So let's start with Hu Tao. Unfortunate thing on Hu Tao is that nobody of the people that are here do own a Hu Tao. But I'd say main DPS, she's definitely on the same level like Ganyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What was the color? Was it that one? Here.
Yep.
Sub DPS.
So
I don't
great.
know. Is she a sub DPS?
I don't really think so.
I think she's only main DPS, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I would
Not
say.
quite sure. Like you could play it, but it would be a bit troll.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing as Gunny support. Like you can do it, but you
No,
shouldn't.
Ganyu support is good because of your ultimate.
Ganyu
But,
support
Hu Tao
is...
Yeah, sure, but
DPS, I would say.
she's way better as a main DPS. So like there's no actual point in doing so.
Yeah, but Hu Tao is no DPS support because you switch her in and then you activate your E, so you can make elemental reactions, and then you have to do auto attacks, and that's a thing that only a DPS does.
So usually you would not use her as a sub DPS, right?
Yeah.
That's like the only character I can't really say anything about it. I only have information from Twazen and from videos. And I didn't watch too many videos of Hu Tao because I was not interested at all on that character.
Same.
Maybe her ultimate, because that's very good.
Because I was thinking just like swap her in and do the ulti.
So her ultimate would make her a sub DPS. So we can take it quick.
It's just because she like got insane damage ceiling.
And it's a big AoE.
So would you give her a sub DPS category or not?
No, not really actually.
Not really. Alright. Exploration. I think her movement was strange. Wasn't that character?
She has a special dodge animation, so she can run through stuff.
So does that help for exploration?
Not that much, I would say.
So it's either A or B?
I don't know if she has any passives for exploration.
Oh, so we gotta check that. We can check that real quick.
I actually don't know either.
So I will check that real quick. Released characters on Honey Impact. Hu Tao. So passive talents. When Hu Tao's HP is equal to or 50%, her pyro damage is increased now. I think that's nothing.
Should be the last one. The last in it.
It's a cooking kind of passive.
Alright, okay, so she doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
So it should be B.
Let's just give it B.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the color? Okay.
Alright.
This is Abyss. I think Abyss is clearly SS.
Yeah.
Yep.
The current Abyss.
Yep.
Ooh, about your constellations.
Constellations. I think because you can't be better than SS.
SS is whatever, yeah.
So she's already really good.
Yeah.
So the average would be like S plus? Or
Yep.
what would you say?
Yeah, I would say.
S plus. Oops. think it's... No, it's not this. Should be... Yes. No, it's about her. So she... Let's rank her in terms of DPS. She should be stronger than everyone except for Ganyu, I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she
Because
should
she's-
be second best DPS, probably. DPS.
Plus, she also has great self-sustain with her ult.
Yeah, and the heal.
Self-sustain ability. Great. Oh, it deletes my other comment.
Rip.
Second best DPS in the game. And
Yep.
okay.
Should do it.
Rosaria. She came in last patch. So
Let's see
she should have all the
She should.
characters that Kaeya have.
Yeah.
So literally everything.
Except for exploration because you got the speed buff.
No, I mean
Nighttime.
she has to fulfill all categories, not like the same tiers.
Oh yeah, sure.
So if I see that, I think Kaeya should be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
I think at
Depends
least
on
I think
constellations.
like B is too low for Kaeya. So because is Rosaria A or B in main DPS slot? I would say she's an A.
Yeah, I would say that too.
But if she is an A, then Kaeya also has to be A.
Yeah, they both could be 80 if you invest in them.
Oh. It's this row. Okay, so let's change that for Rosaria into A. Sub DPS. I guess also A.
Also an A.
I would give her an A. I would give her an S, I think, because of her
S.
the
Actually-
crit rate share.
Yeah, true.
Crit rate share.
Yeah.
But this is more support, I think, rather than sub DPS.
Yeah, that's true. But I would give her an S in sub DPS because you have you can do 10k crits with one ult
Yeah.
rotation, and you have the cryo effect of the on the enemies, so you can do melt.
Yeah, can
That's
never
even-
melt. Pretty good with her.
Yeah, true. True. Let's see what other characters are in S. I mean, if she is S, she would be in the same tier as
She would-
Xinqiu, which I wouldn't agree. He's better. She's
Yeah.
also better.
I'd say actually Xiangling and Rosaria are kind of the same regarding sub DPS. So I think an A is fine.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Alright, okay.
Alright, okay.
So, hey, as a support, in support slot we can talk about S.
Yeah, well, I would also
but
argue
it's-
A
but
plus
it's
or S.
more A. No, I
I
would
would
say
give her
A.
A
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's give
because
it an
it's
A.
only the
Yeah,
crit
it's-
rate share.
let's give her A.
It's pretty good.
Why does the color not change? No. Exploration. She does have like that night walk buff. And she's tall, so
And she's
A
running fast.
or S? Childe has A, Child has A.
I'd say S because it's
Here,
more like Razor
Yes.
passive, kind of.
then give her S.
Yeah, and she can really swim fast because she's a woman.
Spiral Abyss. In the current Spiral Abyss, how good is she? So,
I
Compared
think
to-
she's crucial for, for me at least, for 11 11-3? Is it 11-3?
Yeah,
With the heralds.
I think she is very useful, especially if you do not own Ganyu. Then she's really good, I think.
Yeah. Like, for Spiral Bitch, she was literally my Ganyu.
Here, S tier?
Yep.
Yep.
Also, she's hard carrying 12-2 with the Mimics.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can just maybe even S+, I don't know.
So I just cleared 1-12-2 with Rosaria. The other clears I mostly use Ganyu. And she helped me a lot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using Rosaria too in every
I think
team
that's
for
fine.
this. So
Alright. Okay, so I think we can confidently give her an S tier in Spiral
Yeah,
Abyss.
definitely.
yeah.
So, in terms of constellations, because nobody of us do own constellations, sir, right? Or
Nope,
is
we
there anyone?
don't.
No.
But I also do not think that any of the constellations are really game breaking.
Yeah, because the more constellations you got on her, the more she gets. She turns in a DPS, I think.
Yeah, she has good
Yeah.
constellations, but I think they're like more quality of life rather than change her status in the tier list.
Did we give Zhongli a tier up for her Constellation 4?
Yeah, I think yes.
Because
Yeah, Constellation
Yeah.
4 is sub DPSS.
Yeah, because Rosaria does the same thing on C2, I think.
C2. Oh, it's
4 seconds
it's
or
2
something
more
like that.
Oh, yeah.
procs on her elemental burst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a reason to move her up to S tier in sub DPS? I think yes, because in reverse melt, it's way more
Yeah.
damage. So
That's true.
it's C2,
Yeah,
right?
let's just put
Yes.
an S. C2.
Can I?
Rip.
What was the size? 15? 12?
I think it's
12.
12. 12 seems to be fine.
It's 12. And
And orange.
orange. Nope. This. And this.
And I
So
think
that's
her
C2.
C6 is also very good because you have the physical resistance down, and you have the cry application, so you can proc super conduct and get even more physical resistance.
Yeah, I think it's good, but it's not too good that I would change it in the tier list.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, you...
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. You just noticed.
It does have impact, yeah, it is a really good constellation, but it's like not a reason to move her up further than S rank. Because she is definitely not as S tier in support category.
Yeah.
Like, you could argue she would be like S plus or something after that, just like Zhongli, I guess. Was that plus? But, like, I wouldn't rather not change it just for a plus. So it's not a whole
Very
tier,
good
so it's
in-
whatever.
Reverse map count. Well, is there any other note that you would like to add?
No, it's fine, I guess.
Alright, okay. Yanfei!
I don't know. Maybe the
Yeah,
crit rate
okay.
chap because I really like this on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's a good point. Okay.
Rip.
I think that's even better than what I said. Has crit rate sharing.
Also the thighs. Damn.
So Yanfei.
Personally, I'm kind of biased on Yanfei because I play her at the moment as main DPS.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah, I
compare the Klee. She should have the same roles.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
but she cannot work as a sub DPS.
yeah, that's what I just want to say.
Okay.
I would put her on an S
Yes.
personally,
Same.
and
I would do the same.
put her on SS with C6.
C6? I think C6 is not that strong, in my
Or
opinion.
was it C6 or was it C4? Like the constellation where she gets another stack of her passive.
That's
C6. That's C6. But usually I don't think C6 is that impactful on her. But
Constellation was that.
I think C1 and C2 are her strongest two constellations.
Yeah, but I would argue that after C6, so like you unlock obviously the first constellation at first,
Yeah.
but after C6 is like the extra notch that I would argue that she can move a tier up.
So that
Like
means
in combination with the others.
But for me, that means she's on the same level as Hu Tao, Ganyu, and Klee. And
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say even on C6, she is not that. She's not as strong as Klee. So maybe
Yeah.
S plus. That would
Yeah, true.
that we can do that, but she's very strong. So, but she's not as strong as Hu Tao, Ganyu, Klee.
Yeah, she's surprisingly strong in my opinion for a 4-star.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't use this
no
since I
subsidiary,
summoned for her.
support, exploration. Does she have any special abilities?
She does have the ability to show like the loot thingies.
Ah,
the
yeah, the
Same
same as
as
Qiqi.
the resources.
That is at least S.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say.
Also, is she a fast swimmer? Yes, right.
She's a girl. Yeah, girls
Yeah.
are faster than boys. But she is only a teen, so she's slower than Ningwang and
Okay.
Rosaria.
So, Spiral Abyss. I'd
Um,
say S tier.
yeah,
Would you agree?
yeah, she's solid.
So, I mean, we could add it if you want to. C6
Nah.
gives her, but it doesn't actually change anything. So,
It's, like,
she's
not
solid
that much.
S tier. Oh, we didn't build
Yeah,
average
she's one
for.
of the better athletes.
Yeah, what did you want to say?
She's one of the better. I would say one of the better DPSs, but yeah, you're totally right with that. She's not SS like Tao or Zhao, something like that.
Rosaria is A or S on average.
Um,
She has 2 S, but her constellation would move her up to S. And she has 3
yeah,
A tier, so it's like 50-50.
she's an A. She's an
She's
A.
an
I would
A,
say.
yeah, I would agree.
A plus maybe, would say.
Yeah, I could agree with that. A plus.
Yanfei has only S in her rankings. It's pretty good for a 4-star.
It's pretty good for a 4-star, yeah. But because she cannot be a sub and support. So
Yeah.
DPS and support. So, newest character, Eula.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I think I'm not in the position to argue with any of your opinions because I don't know what she does at all.
So, Chopper, do you want to go first on Eula?
Yeah, I can.
So, yeah.
So I heard from that in the Asian region she's not that popular because they think she does too less damage,
Yeah.
but I don't think that. Yeah. So she's based around physical DPS and you get the Kaeya element already, so you can easily proc the superconduct to get even more physical damage. And
So let's
Yeah,
let's
she
make
does
it
really
easy.
good.
How where would you rank her amongst, let's say, the best DPS characters, which are Ganyu, Hu Tao, Zhao, Klee, and Diluc?
I would say S or S plus in main DPS.
Really?
Not as high as Ganyu and Hu Tao, but at least on the same level with Zhao.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So I'd say she is as good as Zhao or better than Zhao. But there's also the possibility that Zhao is better. So
I think
Ganyu and
they
Wu
are-
Tao are definitely still top tier, still number 1 and 2. And number 3 could arguably be Zhao, Eula, or Klee, depending on the team
I would say
composition.
S plus because Zhao does a lot of damage, but Eula does also a lot of damage with her auto attacks, and then you have her ultimate that boosts the damage even more. And Zhao only has his ultimate, and then he does damage. So I
But
would say
the thing
S
is,
plus.
Zhao has way more opportunities to get his elemental burst back because he, for example, has Sucrose and he has Venti, Jean, which you do run anyways. But I feel like Eula has more energy issues with her elemental burst. She does. She could do a little bit more damage than Zhao, but it's hard to tell if she's better than Zhao. So we could definitely say S or S plus. I can agree with that. But if we say S plus, then we still gotta discuss if she's better than Zhao or if Zhao is better. So she should have the same roles, right?
Yeah.
So no sub DPS. Okay, you can use her as a support because she has a physical resistance threat and a cryo resistance threat.
Yeah.
But I'd say you won't
That's
do
not-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of true.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell.
I'd also just want to mention that Childe is actually S plus, which
Yeah.
means he's better than both.
Oh
of
really?
them.
Oh.
Childe is S plus, so he's definitely not better than those
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Yep. I think let's just move them both in S plus, and that's fine.
Yeah, I could agree
Yeah.
with that. Exploration. She's tall and she has a claymore, so she's S at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Abyss. In the current Abyss, I feel she's very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Because
I,
you get
I
the-
would
she
give
made
her
for it.
even SS in the current Abyss.
Yep.
Yeah.
same.
Is there any constellation that would move her to SS tier? I think not. Her constellations are really good.
Yeah, but I don't think that they are.
Yeah.
She gets a higher tier.
So constellations are like very strong, but I think she can't move up another tier.
Yeah.
Which means S plus for her.
Jesus plus. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
A note for Yanfei.
Maybe that she's an outstanding good forcer unit as an DPS.
Standing.
Yep.
good. Oops.
Like I was kind of surprised when I started building her that she does that much damage.
Eula. Probably as strong or even stronger than Zhao.
Yep.
Okay. So that's it for the new characters. Let's go back to the top and talk about the Abyss categories for all the characters.
Okay.
Number 1, Amber.
I think actually,
Yeah.
so personally, I don't like Amber, but I think the alt is pretty good for 12,
Yeah.
3, 1.
12, 3,
Yeah.
1.
Like the lecterns
Elec-
and Tread Shield.
Electros or 12, 2.
Yeah,
The Electro
Those.
Heralds, you mean, right?
yeah.
Yes. So that
So
would mean that
maybe
she's
A?
still in A?
Maybe? I don't know, or what Latinum be?
Yeah, I think
Okay, actually, it's just for one flaw that she's super useful, but overall, I think
I would
it's fine.
still let her in B. Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, B means good units. Barbara. I think
Yeah.
she's not really useful in the current Abyss.
Alright, next one.
Yeah.
She could be even D, right? In the current Abyss.
Ah.
Or
I don't think that
She's the
because she
healer.
got a revive.
okay.
if you got a C6,
if you
which-
got a C6, but yeah,
She-
I think we
she-
can
she
let her
also
in
healer.
C. We can let her
Yeah.
in C. I think that is Barbara SS plus. Okay, Beidou. So main DPS, I would still let her A, sub DPS as well, exploration S, Abyss. In the current Abyss,
well,
she's very useful. I feel like she's S
Yeah,
in the current Abyss.
she can enable superconduct.
She has a shield with Constellation
shield.
2. Okay, with Constellation 1, she's maybe still A. Constellation 0, I mean.
Okay.
Because you need constellations on Beidou. At least C2. Okay, C2. Abyss. C2. Dude. What was it? 12.
12.
So it's this and this. And the color was orange. So that wouldn't change anything on her overall tier. Bennett should be clear. I think
Still most broken character in the game.
nothing really changes.
Especially with forfunding Fury in current Abyss. He's super broken.
I feel like even without that, he can do it.
Yeah.
This helps a lot, yeah, but even without Thundering Theory, he's still insanely good on the current Abyss.
Yep. Oh, Chongyun.
Chongyun, I think nothing should really change.
Yeah.
But maybe she's good. He's good against
Actually,
the cryo.
Against
guys.
the Abyss Heralds. He's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
such
in
cheap budget gun. You
11-3. You mean in 11-3 those?
Yeah, 11-3 and also 12-2 against the Mimics is also pretty useful, so I would move an up on A, I guess.
But would you use him over Kaeya and Rosaria if you have the choice?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's why I would
Rosaria
still
is
stick with
Chongyun.
B.
Rosaria is A, right?
Yeah, I would give Rosaria. Oh no, but it's only for Abyss now.
Yeah.
For Abyss, Rosaria was
Rosaria
S.
was A, right?
I think she was S tier for Abyss.
Yeah, then what? I would move an up to A.
Okay,
Yep.
so he deserves A, I guess, for Abyss. That would make him an A tier character.
A.
Hey.
Rise up, Chang'an mains.
Alright, the Luke.
Yeah, still strong.
I think also nothing should really change. He's Pyro. Pyro is very strong in the current Abyss again.
I think that's fine too.
Yeah. Diona's fine too, yeah, I also agree. Official?
Same. Because of she can easily proc the electro.
Yeah,
Super
superconduct.
contact, I mean. Sorry.
And also she can break the shields
Yeah.
of 11-3.
Yeah, I agree. So, no changes on Official, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I'd say no changes on Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a healer.
She's
Also,
a healer,
for me,
yeah.
third lesson.
She's one of the strongest healer.
Yeah.
Kaeya,
But I
he
think Kaeya.
definitely gets
Yeah.
S for
Yeah.
current Abyss.
Good enough.
Other categories, I think, are still the same.
It's fine.
Here.
I don't know,
Keqing.
maybe this.
So,
Order spec?
listen. I think Pale Flame and Bloodstained really changed her in form of physical PS. Like, I would personally say she's kind of cracked in current Abyss.
Yeah.
Because of the physical buffs.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing is I didn't try her, but theoretically I think she's very strong in current Abyss. But you're the only one that actually tried it. But also you're a bit biased, so...
I'm a bit biased, but I managed to do 35 stars on second try with her, so...
So... I mean...
I'd say S+.
S plus in Abyss?
Yeah.
Okay, so but that wouldn't change anything on the overall tier, so...
Yeah,
Could agree, yeah. I didn't try Klee in the current Abyss, but I assume that she is like every other Pyro character.
Yeah.
Like the Luke Hu Tao. So I would still...
I'd argue that she's a bit squishy for current Abyss, right?
Yeah, could be.
Like, she gets one shot from Abyss Heralds, from Abyss Lecterns.
Yeah, you're right.
She
You're right.
might get crowd
So-
stunned from the Mimics.
We could do
Maybe
S
just
plus.
plus.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Also, overall tier wouldn't change.
Yep. Lisa, I would say A tier at least, because of her ultimate.
Current Abyss? A
Really?
tier?
Really?
Yeah, she has a good Electro AoE ultimate. That's really not that bad.
But you think it's like you would just use her for 11-2, right?
So I mean,
11-3, I mean.
the contenders are Beidou and Fischl. Fischl is out because she does single target damage, so her only enemy would be Beidou. Beidou is currently A tier,
Oh, she's only
so
80. Okay,
she
then
can't
B.
be A tier.
Yeah.
She has to be B tier maximum.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B is fine.
I like the comment on the right. I totally forgot about that. The OG waifu.
Oh, gee, waifu. Lisa B in Abyss. Yeah, Nolan also says B in Abyss. Mona? I think also nothing really changes, right?
Changed. Yeah.
Nope.
Ningguang? I forgot if we did add in the Geo resonance buffs already back in the day.
Yeah, I think we did.
We did.
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
thought there were also
But
new buffs in the Abyss on that time.
yeah,
Still keep in mind that EA is for C0, right?
so I heard
So I
that
think it's fine.
Ningguang's damage is close to the ones to the top tier characters.
Yeah, but not on C0.
Yeah, but on C6, so this could change.
Yeah. She
But
could
S
be.
plus, is she SS in on C6?
So my Ningguang does more damage than my child.
So Child
By
is
far.
S tier.
By
Child
far.
is only S tier, and Ningguang would be S plus, so she would be higher than Child already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
is
would
she
agree
higher
with that.
than the Luke and Klee on Vaporize
No.
On paper, it's
with
definitely not.
with Geo resonance?
Yeah.
Not okay. So I think that should be fine.
Yeah.
But is she SS in the current Abyss then?
No, I
No.
would say S.
She's an ass,
S tier. Okay, so she moves one tier down.
even though she hard carried me.
Order and changes still S tier overall.
Yup.
Noelle
Mm,
should be
meh.
still.
She's meh.
It's still the same, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is she even worse in the Abyss at the moment? No, I think she's.
Quite hard to say.
It's hard to say.
She has a shield. Maybe if you build her correctly.
So I saw some
maybe.
clears with Noelle, which would be the reason to do to not make any changes to her.
Actually, we had her in B last time because of the Geo buff.
Oh,
remember.
alright, yeah, I
Well,
remember
she's
too. I remember
Even
too.
B tier.
Yeah, so I guess no changes on Noelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. But whatever.
Qiqi, I
Should
guess.
be at least like you
Yeah.
still got the same arguments with like Kaeya and Rosaria, Leona.
So one
With the
tier up,
shields. Also, she's a healer, so maybe a
A tier for Abyss. Does that change anything? I think
No,
no.
I don't would.
No, it's still A tier. GA.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Razor.
Razor.
I would say S
Roger
tier
Eula.
because
Yeah.
of the physical buff.
Physical damage.
S
tier.
plus? Did you say that S plus? I
No,
didn't.
from the Abyss.
From the
Oh,
Abyss.
Abyss, yeah.
S or S plus, I would argue.
Yeah.
Here, I'd say S. Or would you
Yeah.
say S plus because you're all the Razor main here?
I think my Razor does more damage than my Eula without Eula's ultimate.
Yeah, but Eula's ultimate is her most
Yeah.
important damage source.
So I would give him an S.
Okay. Sucrose.
Sucrose should be the same, right?
I think nothing really changes on Sucrose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same with Childe.
I think Childe is not that good in current abyss.
Yeah, because of the
You got water mimics, you got water shields, you
Yeah,
got
right.
the cooldown debuff.
Yeah,
think it's
and
not that great.
the water Dewey
Give
guys.
him at least E because I'm still able to clear Abyss with Childe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
give him
argue
A. A,
he's
yeah.
not at anymore.
Yeah, he's not S in current Abyss. Too
There's
many Hydro.
literally-
There's too many
Yeah,
Hydro.
also, literally every shielded enemy except for the one mage in 11?
12.
2?
Yeah. Also in 11 he has higher cooldowns on his E. That's also
Yeah.
really bad for someone like Childe.
Yep.
So yeah, A tier. But I would
think the
still
current
say
with the cooldown is more pain than the last one.
yeah. So I'd say, but he's still overall an S character.
Yeah, he's overall
Yeah.
a good character. I would say yes, yeah.
Travelers, I also think nothing really changed.
I think Geo is pretty good.
Geo is better.
Geo Traveler
A
with
tier?
the resonance. And you
Could
got
be.
pretty good CC, like with the circle around him.
So if you would give him an A tier, also his overall tier would change.
True.
So I think
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
leave him a B, but just want to mention that the ult is pretty useful in current abyss.
Venti. I'd say nothing changes. I think
Yeah.
he's still insane in current abyss. So I was thinking if Venti is now worse than Zhongli, but I don't think Venti is worse than Zhongli now. He's still better.
No, he isn't. Yep.
Shangling. Nothing really changes, I'd say.
Yeah. Think Xinqiao maybe goes tier down in the abyss because it's the same as Childe, the water.
But he's A. He's not a B tier character. I'd say overall he is a better character than Childe.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
true.
can't be
Yeah.
worse in the Spiral Abyss.
You can at least play him for the damage reduction on his
Yeah.
E.
We only had Xinqiao in A tier the abyss before. It's weird.
Yeah, you're right. Last Abyss he definitely would have deserved
Yeah.
an S tier.
Yep. Well, little did we know.
Yeah, but for now he is A tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. No,
Xinyan.
I have absolutely no idea. I think she's a physical damage carry, right? So A might be fine.
And you
Yeah.
get she's physical support also, and you have the fire effect from your shield. So, but I don't really think she's S tier.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I think that should be okay.
Yeah, Zhongli is the same.
Zhongli is the same, I guess, but I'd say he's not probably second best unit anymore. Could be Bennett.
Yep.
So probably
Oh, yeah.
second or third best unit. After Venti or Bennett.
Maybe with the new artifact set?
No, the new artifact set doesn't make him better.
Okay.
So I think the new artifact set is like good, but it doesn't feel like it's his best option. It's just an alternative way to build him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty solid if you got good subs on it.
Yeah, I don't say it's bad or something, but I don't feel like it's a power creep or something to him. It doesn't make him better. It's like more about your preferences right now on Zhongli, which makes him really good.
Yeah, you could argue
Yeah.
so, okay.
Albedo? I'd say
have him.
he's not as in current abyss, or Benny, I think you're the only one using him.
I did not use it in Abyss
Ah,
actually.
okay.
But I
I think
Could
he
argue maybe a S tier could be fine because you got a lot of enemies and
but he should lose
There
the
is one.
plus, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the plus goes away.
Don't
Yep.
do this to my Albedo. He's still S here. So nothing really changes except for this plus. Alright, I think we got every character, so...
I would
Yeah?
want something to say to Razor because
Razor? Alright, dear.
I
Sure.
would
Where's
rank
Razor?
him in S plus because he also can easily proc the superconduct effect, which makes him even stronger.
Sure.
And with the Electro, it's also good with the new enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can agree with S plus because
Yeah.
Eula is SS here, and
Yep.
and I think he's only slightly weaker than Eula in terms of raw damage.
Yep.
Here, so let's put them into the overall tier list. Let's use this. Just gotta... I guess that should work. And oh, we gotta add one row. Add row. No. So we have S. This one was SS. Then we
Yep.
have S plus, I think.
Or just S in general, because we do not have an A right now.
It is lagging a bit. Add a row below A. Oh. Why is it? I feel like this side is lagging a bit. S. S. A. B. C. D. There were all the tiers, right? Is there anything that I missed?
Oh, should be all.
SSS. 5 tiers. Here.
Yeah.
I want to change the color. That was green. That was blue. And one was the other blue. Alright. No!
RIP.
What happened?
Oh damn.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Lucky you.
Everything is fine. So I think I have to move my face over here, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Amber was B. Barbara was also B. Beidou was A. Bennett. Chongyun. Deluke. Diona. Official. Jean. Kaeya. Keqing. Oops. Mona is S. So we have like a lot of S plus. I think I have to add another row.
Yeah.
No, I was C. Qiqi was A.
Is someone actually D tier?
Razor is S. Not overall. So I could delete that row, I think. Sucrose was. B. Venti.
行動するのだ。ここに留まっているわけにはいかない。
Xinyan is A. Albedo S. Can you? So yeah, we definitely need another row.
Mm-hmm.
Zhao was... What was Zhao? S.
騎士団のみんなは
So
Probably
I
S plus, right?
at a row above. Oh no. The color will be orange. Okay, so who is in S plus? Let's scroll down. We have Fish, Keqing, Klee, Mona,
行動するのだ。ここに留まっているわけにはいかない。
Zhao, and Eula.
Two TAO just an S?
Hu
Damn.
Tao is S plus.
Okay.
I don't know if that looks right. If the Luke is above Hu Tao in the tier list.
Yeah,
Nope.
I don't think that.
TAO is definitely stronger than the Luke.
That's just because of exploration. So I'd
Exploration,
say
yeah.
I would still give her
Exploration
the
sake.
SS plus tier.
行こう。
Or SS tier, I
The,
mean.
the SS plus tier.
SS tier. So I think it should look more like this.
This.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
I would
think
argue
he-
that
yeah,
he's
I
even
think
worse than Eula.
he doesn't belong here.
Yeah,
So
that
we
looks
have
around.
to make one change on the Luke then. Let's say he's only S in the current, or is he? Is he still SS? No, he's not an SS main DPS anymore. I'd say he's like
Yeah.
an S.
It gets
S
outclassed.
tier. Here he's a little bit outdated right now these
Mhm.
days. So S plus. So I'd say this is the order I would go on top row. Oh,
Yeah, I would agree with
Yes.
that. Nah, I think Bennett's actually stronger.
yeah, it arguably true. You could say that Ben is stronger. Mm,
Yeah, I would rank Bennett before Venti because Venti is only good versus a lot and small enemies.
he's like still very strong against the Abyss Heralds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'd say Venti is still better because he's strong in all the other contents. It's like just an Abyss. Bennett is maybe more useful than Venti.
Yeah, okay.
But in the content on the whole map, I think Venti is still better.
Actually, I would agree with Chopper. I think Bennett can carry you through the whole game. Venti not that much.
Now, Bennett is very weak in early game. I mean, do you remember like the first weeks we all thought Bennett was weak because nobody invested in him. So if you like,
yeah, we did not build him at all. But
I didn't have him.
and
I only
Venti is more no brain. You just have to press Q and you win the game. While for Bennett, you still have to think on your plays. You still have to play around the circle, around his E tab, on his cooldown. So I'd say Venti is still better. He's like still most versatile unit and everything. He's just broken because he can't do everything. and nobody else can do that. So I'd say no. I'd say Venti is still better.
Yeah,
Venti's
alright,
just
alright.
Venti's
Yeah,
just
it's your
too
list.
strong. Yeah. But it's arguable that that Bennett is the better character here.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Yo, thank you for the follow.
Nice.
I'm a Keqing main. Yeah, we have a Keqing main here
Oh.
too.
I love you, bro.
So in this row, I'd say these three are the top contenders. Here,
Mm-hmm.
maybe something like this.
Yeah, I think
And the
it's
other
fine.
rows doesn't really matter, I'd say. So yeah, I think we're done with the tier list. Thank you guys.
That should be it, yeah.
Nice.
So next one will be, I'd say, in 2 patches. So I would wait until at least 2 new characters are added into the game before we do a new tier list. Because usually they only bring in 1 new character per patch right now. Keqing looks so strong now, in fact. So I would save this image for my video. So this is already 50 minutes. We talked 50 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Have fun editing.
Yeah, maybe I just put in a 50-minute video.